Dang it, I've seen this movie like 5 times before. I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? It's not so bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Come on, man, we gotta fall back. Go live your life. Get out of here.
Come on, that is so lazy. Come on, really? Really? I'm so ready for this review. What's up, guys? It's Fantastic Films. Today is a very special review, my long-awaited, much-discussed Kong Skull Island review. As you may know, I've seen this film close to 5 times now, and I've had many different opinions. Kong Skull Island is directed by Jordan Vogt Roberts and stars Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly. Now you think with a great cast like that you can do no wrong, right? Well, we'll get into that. Despite what you might think from the skit you just saw before the review, you might think I hate this movie. On the contrary, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I just think it's an okay film. It's a fun, disposable action film where you can turn your brain off, check your phone every once in a while, and enjoy a fun time. Now, the performances are all good in this movie, at least as good as they can be. The script they're given is horrible. I mean, god-awful, so they do the best they can. The characters, played by Samuel L. Jackson and John C. Reilly, are likable, but mostly because of the status the actors hold and the charisma they bring to the script. The cinematography and the visuals are also fantastic, and it's got a really cool yellowish tint to the whole movie that I really loved. It was a really cool detail that I was really into. I think overall, my biggest problem with the film is that you don't have to think. It doesn't require you to think. Some people like that, and if you do, I'm not saying you're wrong. This is just my personal opinion. But when I view films, I personally view them as something to take away from and to learn from, an experience, you know? And that's not to say that I don't have guilty pleasures, because God knows I do, but they're usually so bad they're good. Anyway, that's just me. But I guess my final thoughts on this film are that it's wasted potential. The visuals are great and the cast is fun, but the script and the screenplay are just really lazy. As you saw in the clip I showed in the beginning, that one soldier decided to commit suicide to sacrifice himself for the rest of the team. But the film they built up no motivation for his character to ever think about doing something like that. He was always very selfish in the movie. He had no arc. He was never portrayed as a character who would lay down his life for the rest of his team. That's what we call lazy writing. Now, a lot of people compare the two films, the Peter Jackson film and this, and when I compare them, I do enjoy the Peter Jackson film more, even though it's really long. But this is still an entertaining film. If you're really into action films that are kind of disposable that you'll forget a few days later, then this is the film for you. So those are my final thoughts after viewing the film 5 times, so let's get right into the Blu-ray. So looking at the front here, this is a really nice looking Blu-ray. I remember as soon as I saw this in theaters, I was really hyped to get the movie, and because I really liked it when I saw it in theaters. And the pre-order thing on Amazon is where I got it, and it was really nice. The layout and the just pictures and the graphics looks cool. And even though that shot isn't in the movie, and it actually makes Kong look way bigger than he actually is, it's still interesting. I really love the concept art with the green smoke. Kong looks really mean, really cool, and the slipcover is embossed on his nose and his eyes. There's like a groove, and Kong Skull Island, the words, like the logo, is embossed. So overall, a really nice looking Blu-ray, and the exact same as the Blu-ray case. And when you flip it to the back, everything looks pretty much the same, which is kind of unusual. Usually there's a slight difference, but everything looks the same. The pictures are all the same, the special features, everything on the Blu-ray case and the slipcover is pretty much the same. The only difference is on the Blu-ray case you have the cast and information as usual, and on the slipcover it's a lot of space for pictures and special features. And when you open it up, you have your DVD on the left and your Blu-ray on the right. And real quick, this did come with a digital code, so if you want this, there you go, never to be seen again. And on the left with the DVD, it's got a handprint design, which is pretty interesting, kind of like the concept art for the poster when they had the bloody handprint on the mountain face. And then the Blu-ray on the right looks kind of like a grid, like a map or something like that. And it's got some kind of logo that says Monarch, the classified asset. So I know they're kind of setting up a monster universe. They did it with Godzilla, and this is like the second entry. And they even had an end credit scene, and I know that they're trying to be another MCU, and it really just, they shouldn't copy the MCU, even though they're owned by Disney. They should just leave it alone and be their own just monster solo films. You know, they shouldn't try to make a series out of it. They're not that good. Alright guys, that is it. It's finally over. The long anticipated review for Kong Skull Island that I've been talking about for a while is finally over. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you liked it. And if you like the skit I did in the beginning, I tried to do something different to make this review kind of special. Leave it down in the comments section below what you thought, if you liked it, and if you want me to do more of them in the future. It actually didn't take that long. I thought it would take a lot longer, but it only took a few nights to film. So I'm really glad I got that done to make it special. In the comments section, let me know what you thought, like I said, and any advice, suggestions, comments, questions, leave it in the comments below, and subscribe. That way I can see you guys soon. Peace.